Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
Today we're doing a Scotch review. The GlenDronach Allardice, I believe it's pronounced. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
The Allardice.
I don't think so, but we'll go with it. 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, no color added. It is an 18-year Scotch. It has been matured in Oloroso sherry casks. It is, the reviews I've seen so far and from the website, it is an exquisite whiskey. I tried some when I bought it. It is the going price. You have not tried this yet. The going price in our state, this happened to be the last bottle in the entire state when I looked last, and it was in one of our local liquor stores that I always frequent all the time. So it was $160 with tax a little higher than that, about $167. So it is not a cheap Scotch. It's an 18-year-old Scotch, non-chill filtered, no color added. Everything that you're seeing is from sitting in those Oloroso butts or casks, as they're referred to. They're referred to butts actually over there, but it is a Scottish distillery. Interesting enough, since we are two huge Kentucky fans, it is imported by Brown-Forman out of Kentucky. So they imported in. I cheated. As soon as I bought it, I got it home, and I'm like, I got to have some of this. So I tried it. It was amazing when I had it. I did drop some water in it after I enjoyed it neat for a minute, and it brought out some more flavors. So I'll probably add a little drop or two of water to this.
Get some more.
Oh, I got some right here, buddy.
Oh, look at that. So fancy.
Yep.
And always prepared.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
That is so true.
I'll pop this off too. So, with that being said, we'll go in for a nose. It is a dark color, and it's a beautiful product.
It's completely aged in those wine barrels, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I didn't see anywhere else that is 18 years in Oloroso. So the Oloroso sherry butts are emptied, of course,
right.
And then they fill this in here, and 18 years it just sits and sits and sits. So
because a lot of times they do, they'll age it in old whiskey barrels,
right.
and then for a year they'll age it in like a wine barrel to get the flavor. But
I don't believe they do that with this. From what I researched, it was all 18 years.
Cool.
Deep color.
Yeah, that's.
And
it's almost got that red hue too, like for the wine.
You can see that. The legs are pretty slow. High viscosity levels means it's going to linger on the palate. You're going to have that flavor for a while after you swallow it. So it's something that you can enjoy for quite some time after each sip. Yeah, the legs on this are they're just now running down. They're consistent and slow. So I would definitely figure this is going to be pretty oily, which I enjoy that. If you're spending that much money, you want it to linger, you want to have that flavor. I just love this. I love this product. And I've got a younger version behind me, and it's really good. Actually, my buddy here got it for me a couple years ago.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. So I get to taste it too.
So let's go in for a nose on it. At that high ABV, 46 ABV, it's not real biting on the nose, is it?
It's got those fruity Scotch notes.
It does.
But it's got that dark, that wine characteristic too, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. That deep
Cherry,
grape.
Yeah, grape.
Dark fruit. Yeah, that's nice. That's got a good nose.
You can just tell by the nose it's got a lot of character to it.
It does. And if you're lucky enough to have the availability to try it in your liquor store and stuff, you're probably going to pay a pretty hefty amount for a pour. But if you're out there splurging, it's nice to try little bits at a time so you can, spend the money and try a rare whiskey.
If you pay that money, that bottle's going to last years.
Oh, absolutely.
You're definitely getting your money's worth if it's good.
Yeah, I got a little bit of an alcohol burn, but it's really subtle. It's not Yeah, those fruit
I'm not getting it.
characteristics are really dominant.
With that, God, I want to, man, it's just that wine character. It's like a red wine.
Mm-hmm. A dry red wine.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a nice stuff.
That's good nose.
We hope y'all are enjoying the show. Hit the like button. Hit the bell notification so you know when we put out a new video, which we do every single Saturday. Share us with your family and friends as well. Help this channel grow. I'm ready to
Me
give
too.
a nose. All right.
And a
Cheers.
taste.
And a taste. Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Initial taste is good. I always recommend, and one of our subscribers even made a comment on that the other day. He said, you think you always go in for that second taste because you get a more true review because your palate's kind of accustomed to all that alcohol shock and that burn, which is going to get you 46 ABV. It's it's up there.
Man, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get that alcohol burn for sure, but it's like
it
complimentary.
Yeah, it is.
You know, with the fruit and the red wine, the dark fruits, I think.
Mm-hmm. That dark fruit,
Almost
the grapes.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't pick up any peat or smoke or anything Scotch characteristics.
Well, it's a Highland.
Yeah. So there isn't any of that in there, but that grape influence and that sherry, the sherry is such a huge influence on the flavor profile. It's very sweet and buttery. Mm-hmm. It's very smooth.
And then it's like dry too, because that wine, like that red wine dryness.
It does have a lot of drying sensation to it,
but the flavor is lingering.
Yeah, it's still there. I'm gonna do a drop. Let that go a bit, and roll it around. I don't know about.
Man, there's some. I almost get a little like leather. Weird.
I could see that.
Yeah. Little.
I wonder if that's because of that.
Leather, like.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think it kind of goes along with that wine characteristic, maybe.
Because wine has such an earthy. It has such an earthy note to it. That grape and I don't know. It's just it does have a little bit of a earthy, leathery note to it. Video would not be complete without an occasional dog bark.
When you have 14 of them, it's bound to happen.
You know what? The water, it seemed like it.
So it just took the alcohols, I think, the heat away from it to me.
I don't know.
Other than that, it smells pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
It seemed like I got more alcohol burn.
Now?
Yeah, it shouldn't because water lowers the ABV. But it really didn't change much of the fruity profile.
I don't know why I'm getting chocolate so much. I get chocolate on the nose.
I can see that. Yeah.
You get dark chocolate.
Dark
bitter,
chocolate.
That bitter dark chocolate.
Yep. Yeah. I bet that's like we talked about another review with sherry or those type of wine characteristics. That grape peel, that kind of the skin. How that skin has a bit of a bittery characteristic to it, and I could see that in this. It's a really nice whiskey.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very smooth. You're paying for a quality whiskey and you're getting one.
Right.
And I wish it was less money, but 18 years, there's just not a lot. I think the
price is right for an 18-year.
It is.
I mean, what's the 18-year Elijah Craig? What's that, 130 or something?
Something like that, yeah. Ooh, a little water. Going for another one.
Cheers again.
Cheers everybody. Boy, I think it made it more fruity.
Yeah.
I like it with the water.
Yeah. God, at the end, again, huge chocolate hit. At the
Yeah.
end.
Boy, I could really see that.
Yeah. Super like fruity, botanical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a
floral.
Yep. So you've got. There's a little. I guess I could pull orange.
Yeah,
maybe orange
citrus,
zest. Yeah. The citrus. There's some citrus. That grape influence, red grape. Not really your green or tart, but it's a red wine dry characteristic to it.
I feel like the water took that not out of it, but lessened the wine characteristic and brought the Scotch characteristic out for me. More fruity, but then I got way more chocolate. I get chocolate in the end. I think it's because I don't know where your bitter is on your tongue, but it's got that like dark chocolate
sides.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I get it at the end.
Boy, that is a really, really nice dram of whiskey. Mm-hmm. I'm very happy I got it.
I'm glad you got it too.
I've had my eye on it for quite a while. My wife almost picked it up for me, but she got me an 18-year GlenDronach, so it was equal amount of money. She just grabbed an 18-year that she knew I was after. So that's a good whiskey. I love those wine finished Oloroso, Malaga. They just add so much character to the whiskey, a different dimension.
Yeah, it just changes. It's just different flavor, which is good. Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. Good whiskey. I would highly recommend it if you can get it. If you're in your local bar and they've got it on the shelf, if it's not too crazy expensive and you feel like splurging, I would definitely splurge and get it. I'd pay, if this wasn't available and it was something, knowing now how good it is, I'd spend $30 on a pour, easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, it'd be 30, at least 20.
30 to 40. Oh, yeah. 20. Yep. Like I had a pour at a bar in a neighboring state here. My wife and I went out and I paid. Take that back. It was a Valentine's thing. She paid for it.
Perfect.
$25 for a pour of a midwinter's dram out of High West.
That's a lot.
$25 a pour. That's like $350 profit on a bottle. Because you get 17 pours out of a bottle. It's absurd for a $100 bottle. Highway robbery, I say.
Should open up a whiskey bar.
I know. But anyway, great whiskey. Highly recommend it. Splash of water. Really, I would enjoy it with a splash of water as much as neat. Yep, I really enjoyed it.
I agree. Either way.
Either way, yep. Small portions, since it's very expensive. You probably don't want to chug it. Not a recommend. Or mix it with Coca-Cola. But you do you.
Yeah, that's what you like.
If you like it, you do you.
That'd be really gross with Coca-Cola, though.
I think it would be, yeah.
All that fruity flavor.
Yeah, too sweet. This is sweet enough as it is. We hope y'all are having a dram with us and enjoying the show. Remember to hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share us with your family and friends. We're trying to grow that subscriber count to 1,000. We're getting there. We're 100 and some off now. A couple hundred maybe. Yeah, so we're getting there. So that's up to you all to help us out there. Enjoy your whiskeys, scotches. Enjoy the show in general. And as always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons any way you like. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.